Greetings and salutations to all. We are Group 3 and we are here to discuss on the vital topic of the Strait of Malacca and Indochina trade complex. As we move forward into this topic, we will dive in via the 500 to 1500 CE or Common Era and discuss how each civilizations that started from those time periods on how these kingdoms, empires, or nation-states managed to contribute itself to the numerous trade complexes that have started and have continued to this day. The influences is primarily through trade and conquest by these empires, particularly in the lucrative trade of India and China, specifically on spices as well as silk and porcelain. Furthermore, the importance of these different types of empires have managed to influence how trade is properly discussed, especially on the basis of their religions. But this is primarily focused on the religions of Hinduism as well as Buddhism, a combination of those two, as well as the emergence of Islam. The Strait of Malacca will be primarily focused on the starts of the Srivijaya Empire, the Mataram Empire, as well as the stronger Majapahit Empire, which would later be replaced by the Sultanate of Malacca originating from Singapore. While in Indochina, due to the varying influences of India and Chinese cultures, hence the name, we will be discussing the most important civilizations, especially the Khmer Empire of Cambodia and the Champa civilization in modern-day Vietnam, as they are very vital to the different trade of maritime Southeast Asia, as well as their homeland of mainland Southeast Asia. So primarily, these trade complexes are heavily developed on the emergence of Southeast Asia as one of the middle ground or middlemen on the trade of various larger empires present in Asia. And in doing so, it has also managed to give out its influences on the larger trade of the Silk Road. In doing so, these different types of trade complexes have also influenced the modern day, especially with China's Emerging Belt Road Initiative, which aims to also cover parts of Southeast Asia, as well as America's intention to expand its trade with these nations in an attempt to combat as well China's emergence as a superpower. So in this scenario, majority of these trade complexes that existed in the past still manages to influence the policies of today, especially in the case of numerous nations vying for political as well as economic as well as cultural dominance. So without further ado, let us allow the next reporter or the next presenter to showcase the different types of origins and the development of these trade complexes. Thank you.
Good day, I am Marnie Dayan Gamos, and at this point we will now explore and learn more about the Strait of Malacca. The Strait of Malacca, situated between the Malay Peninsula and the Indonesian island of Sumatra, is a narrow 550-mile-long waterway connecting the Pacific and Indian Oceans. This strategic choke point has played a crucial role in global trade, maritime history, and the geopolitics for centuries. The Strait of Malacca is one of the world's busiest and most important shipping lanes, facilitating the movement of goods and energy resources between the Indian Ocean and South China Sea. Its narrowest point, the Phillips Channel, is just 1.5 nautical miles wide, making navigation challenging and emphasizing its strategic importance. The history of the Strait of Malacca dates back to the ancient times when it served as a vital trade route for merchants from China, India, the Middle East, and Europe. The region has witnessed the rise and fall of empires and the exchange of cultures and goods. The strategic value of the strait became evident during the age of exploration as European powers sought direct sea routes to Asia. Today, the Strait of Malacca continues to be a major maritime thoroughfare, handling a significant portion of global trade. It is estimated that one-third of the world's traded goods, including oil and natural gas, pass through this waterway. The strait's economic importance extends to the surrounding countries, with Malaysia, Indonesia, and Singapore benefiting from the trade activities and associated infrastructure development. The geopolitical significance of the Strait of Malacca is underscored by its proximity to some of the world's most populous and economically diverse countries, including China and India. Control over or disruptions in the strait can have profound implications for global trade and security. As a result, the region had been a focal point for international cooperation and competition among nations with vested interests. Despite its economic importance, the Strait of Malacca faces environmental challenges such as pollution, illegal fishing, and the risk of oil spills. The narrow passage and heavy maritime traffic increase the vulnerability of the ecosystem, requiring coordinated efforts from the countries in the region to address these issues sustainably. In conclusion, the Strait of Malacca stands as a testament to the historical, economic, and geopolitical interconnections that characterizes our world. Its continued significance in global trade underscores the need for international cooperation to ensure the sustainable and secure passage of goods through this vital waterway. Understanding the complexities and challenges facing the Strait of Malacca is crucial for policymakers, historians, and anyone interested in dynamics of global maritime trade.
Srivijaya, flourishing from 671 to 1025 Common Era, exerted direct control over the strait, particularly the Malaccan Strait. Srivijaya's dominance in controlling the Malaccan Strait trade not only secured economic prosperity but also facilitated the collection of tribute from passing ships. This tribute system contributed significantly to the kingdom's wealth and resources, further consolidating its economic strength. Their kingdom is based on Sumatra. Srivijaya's geographical location in Sumatra provided a strategic advantage, enabling the kingdom to leverage control over the Malaccan Strait trade. This control, in turn, became a key factor in formation of alliances with nearby Hindu-Buddhist kingdoms in Indochina, such as Mir and Champa. The alliances with Hindu-Buddhist kingdoms like Mir and Champa not only boosted Srivijaya's diplomatic ties but also played a crucial role in enhancing its regional influence. The collaborative relationship established through this alliance contributed significantly to Srivijaya's prominence in the broader Southeast Asia context during the 671 to 1025 Common Era.
Mataram, a prominent civilization in Java, was renowned for its high rice production through cherries farming. This agricultural abundance facilitated trade with the Srivijaya Empire. Moreover, Mataram's control over the Spice Islands in the eastern archipelago allowed it to oversee the lucrative spice trade passing through the Malacca Strait towards India. A testament to Mataram's cultural and architectural achievement is the Prambanan Temple, also known as Candi Cebu. This Hindu temple complex was built during the Mataram Kingdom. The intricate carvings and towering structures of the temple offer a glimpse into the kingdom's religious practices and artistic sensibilities, further highlighting the civilization's significant influence and legacy.
Now let's move on to Majapahit. Majapahit Empire stands as a testament to the grandeur and sophistication of Southeast Asian civilizations during the medieval period, flourishing in the island of Java, presently known as Indonesia. Majapahit rose its prominence in the 13th century, leaving an indelible mark in the region's history, culture, and legacy. The Majapahit is a maritime empire named after Maja or Indian Bael and Pahit, which means in Indonesian bitter. It combines Srivijaya's control over the Strait of Malacca and Mataram's rice production and Spice Island dominance. It started as a fledgling kingdom in the island of Java, which in a few decades gained power and even managed to stand up during the Mongol Yuan dynasty. The empire's strategic control to crucial trade routes facilitates interaction between China, India, and other Southeast Asian nations. The rich cultivation of rice plays a pivotal role in sustaining Majapahit's prosperity. These trade activities fosters cultural exchanges between Majapahit and neighboring civilizations. Now, this creates syncretic blend over Majapahit's culture, history, tradition, and way of life. And that's it for Majapahit.
In the historical tapestry of Indochina, distinct entities emerge with unique names. Cambodia was recognized as Kir from 802 to 1431, Laos as Lan Xang from 1352 to 1707, Vietnam as Champa from 192 to 1832, Thailand as Sham in the 11th century, Myanmar as Pagan from 849 to 1297, and Malaysia referred to as Langkasuka from the 1st to the 5th century, each born with their historical identities during specific eras. The term Indochina, also known as mainland Southeast Asia, signifies a region that serves a meeting point for Indian and Chinese cultural influences. Its name reflects the historical convergence of these two major cultural spheres. The predominant Buddhist influence in the area, coupled with its proximity to China, particularly exemplified by Vietnam, has established Indochina as a significant hub for cultural exchange and trade between these neighboring civilizations.
Trade complex of Strait of Malacca and Indochina. Both areas took advantage of this booming trade. It has been well documented by world-known travelers Marco Polo of Venice and Ibn Battuta of Morocco. The later emergence of the Sultanate of Malacca, once based in Singapore, managed to increase Muslim mercantile dominance after the fall of Majapahit Empire. The trade complex became famous as evidenced by the images of Marco Polo on the left and Ibn Battuta on the right. It managed to attract attention due to its lucrative trade.
In the bustling hub of Malacca, a convergence of culture and trade flourished, leaving an indelible mark on history. Vases, dried fruits or nuts, spices, silk or fabric, and jewelry were among the diverse array of coveted products that traversed the bustling market of Malacca. This thriving trading post stood at the crossroads of the global commerce, where the exchange of the goods bore to witness the city's rich tapestry of economic and cultural interactions. Once again, I am Edward Bumato Farms Jr. And that's all. Thank you and God bless.